What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we got some glowing skin, a glossy nude lip, like always, and of course some like very fun eyes. You know, we're just trying some full fantasy today. We're trying to be a Kardashian today because I have like a full face tutorial for you guys today, and of course it's almost a full face of all KKW beauty products. So of course we got eyeshadow palettes, we got contour palettes, we have concealer, we have highlighters, we have lip liners, lip glosses, lipsticks, mascara, all that fun jazz. So we have a lot of things for us to play with today, see what they're like. Is the product cheap? Is it good? Is it luxurious? Is it poor? What is the case? Like, what is the tea on these products? So of course I'm going to give you guys a full tutorial what the tea is on these products, what I think of them, and all that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you want to see all that has to do with KKW beauty, then keep on watching. So like I said in the intro, and as you can see in the title, today we're going to be trying out the KKW beauty products, as many pieces as I can get my hands on. Of course, I don't have a full face of her product. I don't believe she has a full face anyways, but I did pick up as many pieces as I could on her website in the past, and of course on Ulta. So I would have to say also, I've had a lot of her products probably for about 5 to 6 months now, literally in a pile waiting to play with, and it just kept getting pushed back because I was busy, and then of course new launches come out and it kind of takes the cake. So really quick, I'm going to actually put on my eye primer from Anastasia because she does not have an eye primer, or at least I don't have one of hers, so I was just going to use this as like my little eye base. But yeah, I have had her products for a while now. I'm finally happy that I'm going to be able to play with them. We have some palettes to play with, we have some cheek products, we got some concealer, we got some highlighters, stuff like that. Now to get started into these crease and everything like that, I decided I wanted to do like a, you know, like blending motion before I do like the packing motion that I always like to do. I just change it up a little bit. So today we're going to be playing with the KKW X Mario Makeup by Mario palette right here. This is their first collaboration. This one is pretty old, but of course I wanted to play with it today. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Miami. I'm going to take it on a Morphe E217 brush, and we're just going to blend this into the crease. Of course, to kind of get that crease started with a, you know, colored moment, we're just going to go for like a bronzier kind of vibe today. I have more than one palette today to play with. I'm going to go in with the KKW Beauty So Fire eyeshadow palette. This one is actually really cute and stunning, and I really wanted to go in with this dark brown shade right here, like in the crease, to kind of, you know, get a nice like definition. So this shade is called Pele's Curse, I believe. I'm taking it on a Morphe M434 brush, and we're just going to pack this under the Miami shade, and of course kind of blend them together and get them to be a little married today. Just kind of blend the two together. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Crater of Hecla, I believe. I'm sorry if I butchered that really completely. I'm taking it on the same Morphe E27 brush, and I'm just going to blend this into the crease to marry the two shades together. This probably has about the same tone as Miami, but maybe just a touch different. I'm just in the process of taking my Anastasia primer again, and we're just going to cut this crease. So I'm definitely going to cut my crease outward, you know, wing it out a little bit, because of course this look I really wanted to be like very bronzy, very winged out, very like if the Kardashians want to be a little edgier, you know what I mean? The crease is cut. I'm going to go back in with the So Fire eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Burnt and Bronzed. I'm actually going to apply it with a wet brush, just because I can tell by just looking at it, it's going to be definitely on the chunkier side, and so I want to kind of soften it up and make it a little more metallic. So I'm just going to wet it on a BH brush. I'm going to use my Morphe setting spray, and we're going to wet this and put it on the lid. I really want to add just a little more definition to this look. I'm thinking about making the crease a little smokier, a little sultrier. So I'm going to go back in with the Pele's Curse shade from the So Fire, and I'm going to take it on a Morphe M515 brush, a little tiny crease brush, and we're just going to kind of blend this back into the crease and get, of course, give like a nice little dimension to this look. Now that that is done, I'm of course gonna clean up these lines. I'm gonna do this side off camera, obviously I can't leave it bare, and then I'm going to go throw on some foundation, and then after that we will put on some concealer with you guys, because of course I don't really have a foundation from KKW. Okay, so now I have my foundation on. I'm wearing the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Wear Longwear Foundation. This is the 1C1 shell. I had to put just a little bit of like the NYX pigment lightener in it just to kind of lighten up the pigment of it because it's a little dark for my skin right now, especially since we're inside. I am not getting any sun, so I need a little help. So now I'm going to go in with the KKW Concealer. I really don't know exactly the name of it. I just know it's the shade number 3 Conceal. So, I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about this concealer except for, I mean, I don't think it's like long wear concealer, but it is supposed to be like a medium to full coverage. It has like a regular, you know, applicator like most concealers. The consistency, just by looking at it, the color is spot on. And the consistency seems to be really nice. Oh my god, it almost has like that MAC smell when it comes to like foundations. So it definitely does have a small scent to it. I wouldn't say it's ghastly or anything like that, but I definitely would say that it has a little bit of that scent. It looks really good. For me, I like this consistency so far a lot better than the Kylie concealer. The Kylie concealer is better for like people who don't want like a heavy coverage and also want that dewier luminous kind of finish, because it definitely gives you that luminous finish. This one gives you like a satin finish. It has like that almost matte but almost like dewy but like right in the middle kind of look, and I'm actually liking that. The base is on, everything is on, and we're looking cute. I used Huda Beauty's Tan Tour to kind of contour my face a little bit today. Of course, I don't have her contour sticks. I heard very mixed reviews, mostly negative reviews about them, so I was like, you know what, I don't need to get my hands on them. And then, of course, I also used some Kylie setting powder, you know, keep it in the family a little bit. And I used her setting powder just kind of dust and bake and everything like that. It did change the color of the concealer a little bit, which I'm not loving, but it still looks pretty good so far. The base is looking nice. My neck is always looking pinker than my face because for some reason my neck just gets warmer and warmer and warmer. For the lower lash line now, we're going to go in with KKW Mario palette again. I'm going to go in with that royal blue shade right there, which is called Libra, and I'm going to go in with like a Morphe little packing brush, and we're just gonna blend this into the lower lash line, almost get like that nice like winged effect to go with the bronze for the upper lash, and of course kind of tie everything together. It's actually looking really cute. I'm loving the idea behind this little like winged out motion because it's looking cute. It's looking snatched. I'm liking it so far. We got that cute little winged motion going on here. I'm actually liking it so far. And now I'm going to go in with inner corner and brow bone highlight, of course. I go in with the lightest shade right here, which is called 2008. So this one definitely is going to give you that nice like silvery champagne kind of glow. I'm taking it on a Morphe M213 brush. I'm going to wet a little bit with my Morphe setting spray, just get that nice little pop. Usually I would go off camera to tell you guys I'm going to do my mascara, my lashes, and brows off camera and all that stuff for you guys, but we're changing that up a bit today. So we're going to go in with the KKW mascara. So this is supposed to give you like volume, length, definition, everything like that, and it is of course in the shade black. I love the component. I think the packaging is really cute. It's definitely very simple. It doesn't feel cheap a little bit, but at the same time, like, it wasn't like the most expensive thing ever. It was only $18, so I feel like it's right there when it comes to like a little higher end, but not too much, you know what I mean? Because like a regular mascara is $24. Okay, so that's just one coat. As you can see, there is a little bit of definition. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. As you can see on both of them, this one definitely gives you that more length, that more definition and volume. Definitely doesn't give you as much curl, but it definitely has a nice like little length to it. When the mascara is on, I'm going to go throw on some lashes and some brows, of course, off camera, and then I will be right back to finish off this face with you guys. Okay, so now that the brows are on, the lashes are on, I'm wearing Caramel from Lily Lashes, one of my all-time favorite lashes, and I'm wearing the Dip Brow Gel, or Dip Brow Pomade, I should say, from Anastasia in medium brown with the clear brow gel over top. It's looking really cute so far. My brows are having a little moment. During this quarantine, I've been like debating about shaving the tails off. Not bold enough to do that, so we'll have to wait and see. So now for blush, I'm going to go in with the MAC Sweet Enough blush. I'm just going to take it on the same E4 brush that I always do. It's like my favorite blush brush from Morphe. My favorite blush brush of all time right now, actually. But I just wanted to add a little pop of some color to these cheeks before I go in with anything else. I'm going to go in with some more cheek action. We're going to go in with the KKW Powder Contour and Highlight Kit in the shade Light So here's the packaging right here, and there are the 4 shades that they would use to highlight and contour. So now these highlights, I would definitely have to say one is more like a satin finish, and one is definitely going to be more of a pure like highlight. So I would definitely say that I'm excited about playing with this, but I do have a highlight palette that I'm going to be using later on, so we're not going to worry about that. But for some like bronzing, contouring kind of effect, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which I believe is just called Contour 2, and we're just going to apply this. So now, like I said, I already cream contoured and everything like that, so this is just going to add a little more definition to my skin. For me, I definitely think that it looks pretty nice so far. Is it like the most pigmented thing I've ever seen? Not really. I think it mostly just because I wanted the color to be a little touch darker than it is. It doesn't look bad, don't get me wrong. So of course, time for some glow. I'm going to go in with the KKW Highlighter Palette number 1. So right here, look at those beautiful large pans. I'm going to probably go in with this shade right here on the bottom, which is just called, I think, Bold number 1? Gold number 1. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to try this shade out on the cheeks. Oh, that's actually really pretty. So now let's just see how it blends out, of course. Oh, that's actually really beautiful. So now this highlighter definitely, I would say, please wet the skin a little bit like I always do. Because I feel like that would adhere it to the skin a little better. By itself, it's still a really beautiful shade. So now I'm just kind of applying it everywhere, you know. A little bit of white gold number 1. So this one right here. Ooh. That's definitely that nice, crazy brightness that I love with my highlight. It's time for some lip. Of course, I'm actually going to go in with the combo right now today. I'm going to go in with the lip liner in Nude 1. First, to kind of contour the lip and of course get that nice like lip line effect going on. So we're going to do this one first before I put on my lipstick. Lipstick, I'm going to go in with the 90s style matte lipstick. So of course I think the component of it is actually really cute. It's very simple for me. I actually like that it's like the nude with a peekaboo of the clearness to it. So we're going to go in this shade right here. So I have not tried any products of hers on my lips yet, but this is actually really nice. I've played with the lip liner before. I have a darker shade as well, and I liked it. So I'm trying on the lipstick now. The color is a little peachier than I thought it was going to be, but it still doesn't look too bad. I don't hate it. Final step, we have some glosses. So I have both the So Fire Radiate gloss, and I have the Rose Gold gloss as well. The Rose Gold gloss, I will tell you right now, because I did swatch some like lipsticks on my back of my hand. The Rose Gold gloss literally is almost identically clear. It definitely has a touch of that rose gold tone to it. I'm not going in with the shade Radiate today, because of course I feel like it will tone down the peachiness. Oh yeah. And just give it that nice little glossy finish. And here you have it, you guys. This is the final look, doing this full face of KKW Beauty products, and of course trying them out, seeing what I think of them, and everything like that. So of course I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on a lot of these products, because of course I gotta tell you guys if they're worth it, if they feel cheap, if they were cheap, if they were good, if they were luxurious, whatever have you. So of course I want to give you guys the tea and all that. So now the lip liner, these are only $12. I actually like the lip liner a lot. They're very creamy. They are very smooth. They remind me of the ColourPop lip liners, not gonna shade. So, I mean, it depends on if you are wanting to try them out. The lipstick. So, of course, this is the lipstick that I use, which is the 90s style. I don't exactly remember the price point. I think that these are $18, I believe. I think the formulation looks really nice and everything like that. The colors are actually really cute too. I personally would say that, I mean, a lipstick is a lipstick. It's not like it's the most exciting thing in the world. So, I mean, if I had to pick like Kylie or Kim when it comes to lipsticks, I would definitely pick Kylie. Gloss. This one I believe is $16 or $18, somewhere around that price point, I believe. I don't hate it, but I didn't love it that much either. Mascara. The mascara is $18. It definitely feels on the cheaper side when it comes to like component, but the mascara wasn't bad. Do I like it more than some of my new favorite mascaras? No, but I would definitely say it's not a bad mascara if you're willing to try something for a little bit more length, volume, and separation. Now, before we go in with the palettes and everything like that, we have the concealer as well. The concealer I am raving because I feel like it really does look really smooth and nice. Of course, I have not worn it for a long period of time because, of course, I'm about to go from here to my couch and take my makeup off because, you know, it's a little later in the evening, so I just wanted, you know, relax. But I would definitely say the concealer is actually really nice. The formulation feels really nice, and like I said, it doesn't feel like heavy or anything like that. Okay, so last but not least, we have the contour and highlight palettes. So the highlighting palette I definitely think is really beautiful. Is it the most amazing highlighter I've ever used? No. Is it more blinding than some of the highlighters I have? Yes. So that was a good thing as well. This one I believe is $40 for the palette, but you do get pretty big pans in here. Contouring and highlighting palette, I would probably want something more along the lines of a matte highlight, like for under the eye to brighten and everything like that. These are definitely more of a highlighters. So now they're not as bright as the highlighters in that palette, but they definitely don't have the same, you know, formulation, you know what I mean? So then these right here, the contour is actually really nice. I liked the contour to it as well. And then last but not least, eyeshadow palettes. I know I'm rumbling on, but of course I have to give you guys all the tea. The eyeshadow palettes were actually really nice. They blended really nice. The pigmentation was really nice. I had little to no issues with any of the shades. The blue shade, which was the Libra from the Mario palette, it wasn't as wow as I was hoping for it to be. I thought it was going to be a little more metallic, but it definitely is more of like a satinish kind of finish. But honestly, both palettes worked really well. The color stories in here are really cute. The formulation was really nice as well. And the palettes, I believe, both retail for $40 or $45, somewhere around there a piece. But I do recommend them if you are looking for something a little different for you to try. And next time when the store is open in Ulta, you can definitely pick up the xoxo or her other two like classic palettes. Anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope that this was very informative, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and of course the tutorial and everything like that. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.